Okay, in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, I'm Cece. I'm talking about how I self-identify, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I am finally done with my junior year, so I'm going into my senior year here at UCSC. How do I identify? I identify as a black woman, first generation. Yeah. What's some other stuff?
Are you comfortable being honest and open at UCSC?
I have definitely had to seek out specific spaces to feel safe or comfortable, and it's been a great thing, and it's also been such a negative thing because I found myself within my freshman year, I actually lived at Oaks, which is supposed to be the most diverse, still feeling super isolated, and then I moved to Stevenson, and then, that got a lot worse. And so I found myself finding, like, black spaces, like, where could I feel comfortable? And then even within black spaces, it's like, well, where is the voice for women in these spaces?
Mm-hmm.
And so how that's kind of a negative thing is that I am going into my senior year and, like, only have, this huge circle of just, like, black friends. And I have friends who aren't black, but it's like, those are my close connections, and I feel like I have in some ways done myself an injustice by not allowing myself to grow and explore and meet new people. But that's just kind of how I came into this university, feeling very isolated, and then also feeling that a lot of what was happening and is happening in society was not important to this university as it was to me. And so things like, the Michael Brown case, like all of these things are constantly happening. And it was just like, oh, but you're a student. It's cool. Like, keep going. And so that was where I was like, this is complicated and I have to find my space. But yeah.
So where did you find the spaces where you felt comfortable and supported?
So many spaces. One thing I do have to say is in each space there's going to be a problem. So it's all about growth, right? One of my main spaces, Rainbow Theater. I love poetry. I love people. I love crazy people. And so being in that space, it was just like, it's live all the time, and it's family, and family is chaotic, but it's like, it's love. And so just writing our own stories and being able to put them on a stage for people to come see and being able to express the traumas that I've experienced, but also have a community that's saying, come here, I got you. After that, because I'm a crybaby. Everybody knows I was always the baby of the group. But it was just that space where it was like, it's okay, I got you. And then I work at the ARC, the African American Resource and Cultural Center. Shantae is like my mom. She's my boss. Like, she's really like my mom. And like, I found that space there definitely because I always rant to her about every class, every ignorant professor, like everything that you can imagine she's heard. So many spaces. I don't know. ATAT, theater. I'm a theater kid. Yeah. RPath. I love RPath. I came into RPath my spring quarter.
What is RPath?
And RPath, the Rosa Parks African American Theme House, which is right here in Stevenson. I love it. Right there. It was awesome. And I had a single, so it was like great. But it was just like a space for students of color to come, specifically black students, which is the part that I also loved, but it was not just for black students. So it wasn't like this exclusionary space like other spaces on campus are. And so I thought that was super important to find community, but also not push out other communities because they need to learn from us. And that was great. We took over the bathroom, and it was like 6 girls doing their hair, and black girls doing their hair. Is like, Lord.
That's right.
But it was great. That was like one of my favorite parts about being here.
Yeah. All right.
Do you feel like you can be yourself?
I'm learning to be. I have a very strong support system of friends who are very, loving in a harsh way. They're like, you don't have a choice but to be yourself. And they will push me on stage. They will push me in front of whoever and whatever, because it's like, especially because I'm getting ready to leave, it's like, you have to become the best person that you can be, and you can't allow any racism, any ignorance, anything to stop you from doing that, because you owe it to yourself to be this beautiful black woman, whatever that means. And so I'm learning, I'm growing. Yeah.
All right.
Do you feel like